or international student in Toronto, Ontario.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the course of International Business Management in Seneca College.
What made you choose Fil-Global, ma'am?
Well, I choose Fil-Global because it's a recommendation from a good friend of mine. And upon checking the background of the Fil-Global, it seems they are very reliable.
Okay.
And a trusted consultant agency to process student visa.
Okay. And what is your message to Fil-Global staff who helps and guides you during the application process?
Thank you very much, Fil-Global team, for assisting me all throughout. So keep up the good work.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. And last is, what is your message to your family and friends who prayed and helped you all throughout?
Thank you to all my friends, especially to my family who helped me from the start, from day one up to this now. I'm going to Canada.
Okay. Good luck, ma'am, to your new journey.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi everyone, my name is Rochelle Labinion, Digital Team Leader of Fil-Global, and right now I am with Miss Billie Jane Espirito, our beloved member bound to Canada. Hi Miss Billie Jane, kumusta po?
Hi Ma'am Shell, eto okay naman.
Ayun, so can you state to everyone your full name? How old are you? Where are you currently located? And where is your alma mater and what course did you do?
Hi, I'm Billie Jane Espirito. I'm 36 years old. I'm staying with my aunt in La Union, San Fernando. And I graduated in Arellano University. I took up Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Alright, so what made you choose Fil-Global, Ma'am Jane?
I choose Fil-Global. Wait. Nung una,
Sige,
kasi
ma'am.
yung Fil-Global, hindi ko siya, nung sinesearch ko siya sa Facebook, parang nagda-doubt ako na baka scam siya. Di ba ma'am, kinuwento ko na sa'yo yun?
Yes.
Na, ma'am, baka ano to scam to. Kasi twice na akong naloko. Kaya parang natatakot na ako na baka maloko ako, tapos magbibitaw ka ng pera. Kasi hindi lang naman konti yung ibibitaw mo eh. Kaya sabi ko kay Ma'am Rochelle, lagi ko siyang kinukulit. Tapos sabi ni Ma'am Rochelle sa akin na, magtiwala daw ako, hindi naman daw. Tapos madami siyang advice sa akin. Then nag-search ako ulit sa sa site nila, then nag-Google ako. Tapos maraming testimony na nandun na sa Canada na nabasa ko na maganda naman, okay daw ang Fil-Global, natulungan sila. Kaya sabi ko kay Ma'am Rochelle, sige, mag-go ako.
Ayun, so aramdam ko ma'am yung worries mo. But ayun, so congrats now, you're approved na ma'am. And let me check ma'am, how was your experience naman with our staff throughout your application?
Sa mga staff, okay naman. Kahit anong oras, kasi galing ako ng Norway, then mahirap yung time ng Pilipinas tsaka sa Norway. So 6 hours yung difference. So si Miss Rochelle, lagi ko siyang kinukulit anytime pagtas ng work, text ko siya. Sabi ko, Ma'am Rochelle, mag-iasa ko ng question. Wala pang 5 minutes, gising siya. Nagre-reply siya kaagad sa akin. Kahit si Sir Bert, nagre-reply sila sa akin. Kaya sabi ko, sige. Kaya yung mga friends ko, sinabi ko na, Ma'am Rochelle, lagi ako nagsusumbong sa kanya. Ma'am Rochelle, alam mo ba sa DIY?
Yes, true,
Sinasabi ko sa kanya na may nagbabash sa inyo sa DIY. Sumasagot ako doon. Ang dami nagpi-PM sa akin na na kung totoo daw ba, legit daw ba ang Fil-Global. Sabi ko sa kanya, doon ako naka-apply ngayon.
Ayun, so very positive si Ma'am
Yes.
Jane. And can you tell us which country are you going and why are you going there?
Choose ko ang Canada na pupuntahan kasi bata pa lang ako, gusto ko na talagang mag-aral sa Canada. And kung pwede makapag-stay, pero mas maganda kasi pag nakapag-aral kasi ibang bansa, mas maganda yung future.
Siya yung credentials,
Oo, yung
ma'am, no?
credential mo, pwede mong i-ano kahit saan.
Ayun. And then, what do you think is the things that Fil-Global has to improve?
Wala naman kasi pag isang tawag, isang text, sumasagot naman eh.
Responsive
Oo,
naman,
wala
ma'am.
naman po akong ano. Wala namang hindi sumasagot sa akin.
Okay, so how about naman, what are the things, is the best thing about Fil-Global?
Ano, lahat ng staff, pag tinawagan mo sila o kaya, ma'am, pwede ba akong magkipag-usap sa inyo? Ma'am, may concern ako. Nagre-response sila sa akin kaagad na kahit, gaya nung sabi ko na magkaiba yung oras. Siyempre, alam ko naman, lalo na, minsan, alam ko na stress sila sa akin. Pero nagsasorry naman ako eh.
Ma'am, so what is your message to your family and friends who are thinking of going abroad?
Yung mga gustong mag-ibang bansa, maging positive lagi. At syempre, magdasal na lahat ng pangarap mo maging okay yung outcome niya.
At Ma'am Billie Jane, so congratulations and good luck on your journey, ma'am.
Thank you, Ma'am Shell.
Thank
you
you
sa lahat.
Ayan. So, good evening, everyone. So, welcome to our Canada webinar for today. So, thank you so much for joining our event. So, ayan. So, marami tayong mga attendees din here na super interested na. And I know you're all excited na to know what are the information or the easiest pathway for me to get there in Canada, no? So, and of course, before we start, no, I would like first introduce myself. By the way, I am Rochelle Binion, Digital Team Leader of Fil-Global. So I'll be your host for this evening. So for now, so since nakapag-attend tayo for today's event, so I just want to share what are the benefits of attending this webinar. So of course, marami tayong mga information na i-share sa inyo, lalong-lalo na yung information about studying, work, and live in Canada. So, isa yan sa mga pinopromote natin ngayon, lalo na for our fellow Filipinos, not only here, local, but also international. Ayan. So, of course, so marami din sa inyo yung mga may partners dyan na I want as well to bring my family, my kids, di ba? My partner in Canada. Is it possible? So, ayan, i-discuss din natin yan later on what are the benefits. And of course, I know you're all excited na din to know what, about this scholarship na ino-offer ng one of our university or school partners in Canada. So, later on, ipapakilala din natin sila. So, nandito din mag-represent our Regional Director of Southeast Asia from University Canada West. So, ipapakilala din natin yan. Ayan. So, without further ado, so I would like, of course, to introduce one of the digital marketing executive of Fil-Global na mag-represent regarding about the information, programs, and services na ino-offer natin. So, I would like to introduce Mr. Christian Seb Papa. Hi, Sir Christian.
Hello, Ma'am Rochelle. So, thank you all for attending our afternoon event. No? So, I will be the one to conduct our orientation slide. So, sige. So, let me just share my screen, then we can proceed na. Okay. So, a brief Zoom house rules, no? Kindly mute your microphone during the video presentation. And if you have any questions, you can unmute after the presentation or just type your question in the chat box. So If the presenters are having trouble with their internet connection, please stay patient and wait for them to reconnect na. So sige, let's start na. So Fil-Global Immigration Services Corporation, and our tagline is study, work, live abroad. So why study, work, live abroad? So we mainly do student visa going into Canada, US, and etc. So kapag nag-student visa ka, you have a working right to work part-time, and after ng studies mo, you can live abroad na, you can get a permanent residency. So with Fil-Global, you can achieve your dreams overseas through easy and hassle-free process and consultation. So So about us, Fil-Global Immigration Services Corporation is an ISO certified and a world-class company that started out in London on August 11, 2014 and branched out in the Philippines, offering immigration and university placement going into the UK, New Zealand, Spain, Australia, Canada, and in the US. So our legacy with over 15 years. So you might be wondering, why do we have 15 years of experience when we only branched out in 2014? So it is just because it is the combined experience of our professionals in legal, marketing, recruitment, and business consulting combined. So Fil-Global is proud of its personalized value for money and focus on always putting its customers' interests at heart. So Fil-Global is committed to embrace the corporate values of compassion, integrity, and excellence in all of its business transactions. And our mission is to become a world leader in university placement and immigration services. So, and our vision in 2030, Fil-Global with 1,000 branches will better the lifestyle and move forward sustainable careers of our 100,000 members worldwide. And our ethos, we do have 3 ethos. 1 being compassion, 2 being integrity, and 3 being excellence. So compassion being the love and devotion and care to our clients and stakeholders. Integrity being providing our best professional services with honesty and dignity. We do things right not because we think it's right, but because it is morally correct. So, and lastly, we do have excellence. Bring forth outstanding practices in management and services with achieving results. So, like sa previous slide, Fil-Global is ISO certified, no? So, ito yung mga seals natin, no? We do have 2. Yan. So, here's our certificates. And we are also the top choice award for excellence, no? Recently lang siya. So we are also qualified ICEF agency. And we are accredited in joint accreditation system of Australia and New Zealand. And our legalities. So our legalities is to ensure that Fil-Global Immigration Services Corporation provides high quality and legal immigration services to its clients. We commission services from the most qualified and experienced lawyers and top education providers and universities across the globe. So we are in partnership with experienced immigration lawyers in the United Kingdom, Denmark, New Zealand, Canada, and in Australia. So here is our legal documents. So we are SEC certified. I'll wait for a moment. So again, we are SEC certified. And here is our official business permit and our official receipt from the City Hall and our zoning official receipt. So let's move on to our directors and partners and legal counsels. So first, let's move on to our managing director, Sir Birch Ian Enranes, our founder here in Fil-Global. No? He has a degree of Masters of Science in International Hospitality in Cardiff Metropolitan University in the UK. And he also have 2 public health administration in Silliman University Graduate School and here in the Philippines, in University of the Philippines. So our Director of Finance and Administration, Sir Joseph B. Basa, has a degree of Master of Business Administration in the American University of Switzerland and has a Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration in Eduardo L. Johnson Memorial College. So our Corporate Secretary and Legal Counsel, Attorney Ernelson Trujillo, has a degree of Masters of Law in Ateneo de Manila University. And he also have a Bachelor's of Laws in University of Santo Tomas. So our immigration advisors and lawyers. In the United States, Sir Mark Finlayson, and in Australia, Sir Mark Welch. In the UK, Sir Damian Krishner, and in Canada, Ms. Jeong Jang. In the United States, Sir Jesse Marchand. In Canada again, Sir Ali Balbachir. And in Italy, Attorney Alberto Leon Gaspari. So we do have our 2 immigration advisors from New Zealand, Ms. Tonet Cruz Chang and Ms. Luz Bayogko. So meet our Fil-Global amazing team. So before the pandemic, we do plot our events, no, face to face, but due to pandemic, we do still operate virtually. No, we do events virtually na. So here is our team. Okay, and we also do university partner visits. So our managing director and our director of business and finance do personally visit our universities or our partner universities in and abroad. They check their accommodation if it is suitable for our applicants. So we do daily client send-offs, no? Kami na po mismo maghahatid sa inyo sa airport and we do conduct client testimonials to know on how their progress went and on how to know the struggles, no, kung meron. So sige. So if you become a member here, we will give you free wine and jackets, na? So here's our sample, no? Yung mga jackets na pwede namin ibigay sa inyo once na magpa-member kayo. So ayan. So let's move on to our Fil-Global branches. So meet our National Sales Manager, Sir Mr. Adi Jansa Kalayag. Our Regional Sales Manager, Ms. Jaya Marie Kalubag. So, and our Acting Assistant Regional Sales Manager, Ms. Jurivic Villaganas. So, our Digital Sales and Media Manager, Mr. Richard Sales. And our Digital Sales Team Leaders, ang ating host, si Ms. Rochelle. So, our Assistant Headquarters Sales Manager, Ms. Jasmine Andrada, and our only operational office is here in Manila lang.
Kasi di ba kahapon nagpunta kami Laguna.
So, okay, let's continue. And from Baguio, Mr. George Magsiano, one of the team leaders. Ms. Chelo Elimia, our program manager in Cebu. And in Dumaguete, Ms. Nadine Laplap is also a team leader. So another one of the team leader of Naga, Miss Stephanie May Pablo. So from Bacolod, Miss Pearl Cervantes, no? And in Boracay, Mr. Felix Berto Conde Jr. And in Batangas, Miss Ali Marohom Bosar. So here is our programs and services that we offer here in Fil-Global. So we mainly do student visa going into Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Spain, and we do J1 internship especially for the US. So we do still process tourist visa going into Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom, Canada, United States, Spain, and other Asian countries and European countries. So and here are the others visa that we process here in Fil-Global. We do process dependent visa, business visa, spousal visa, fiancé visa, general skilled migrant visa, and J1 internship visa. So let's move on to our company affiliations. We do have JVB Travel and Tours, Fil-Global Academic Center, Philippine Residences, FG Essentials, JVB Wine and Cheese Cafe, and our company recognitions. So we are recognized by Abrutus College in Vancouver in Canada, and in Ascenda School of Management in Vancouver. And we are also recognized by Educo and was given us Paramount Achievement Award in 2018. So another certificate from Educo. So let's move on with our Fil-Global partners. So here is the list of our Fil-Global partners. You may take a screenshot of this. Okay. So our client testimonials. So we do have a YouTube channel. Our name is Fil-Global Immigration Services Corporation, and you can see our about Fil-Global, client testimonial videos, send-off videos, and school partner videos. So how can Fil-Global help you to reach your dreams? So by providing you with the following guidance and assistance during the entire application process, access to our lawyers if necessary, unlimited IELTS review assistance, step-by-step embassy application assistance and guidance, free counseling on qualification and options of countries to go to, scholarship, discounts and loan options, and at least 20 country programs to choose from and different programs per country. So we will help you to make the choice to be closer to your goal. So membership fee inclusions. So here are the benefits of being a member. So you will have free 2 days and 1 night condo hotel accommodations in Cebu, Bohol, Cagayan de Oro, and in Manila. So free visa assessment for visa application and immigration consultation. And our membership is for lifetime, no? And company support. And you will have free university school placement for student visa, school letter offer, sponsorship assistance, free accident insurance worth of 200,000 peso, valid for 1 year. Consultation with Fil-Global is unlimited and it comes with free info packs, no? And it is valid for 1 year. And free medical consultation up to 5 times. Free psychiatric counseling up to 5 times. Free financial planning. Free IELTS review and review materials. Free Duolingo PTE review and review materials. Free nursing CBT review materials. Free HCPC UK registration for PT, MT, and OT. So occupational test for English, review for New Zealand and Australia applicants. So free travel itinerary, and you will get free bottle of wine from JVV Wine and Cheese Cafe. So you will also get free legal advice, free RT-PCR test for international student and travel only. So accommodation assistance of your country of choice, we do have job and housing accommodation. So airport pickup, arrival, airport send-off, departure, travel discounts and perks, hotel booking and discounts. So investment and remittance advice, national insurance registration and assistance, straightforward recommendations. We do not sugarcoat, and big savings on professional fees. So we do have a lot of programs like Fly Now, Pay Later and loan options for the show money. So nursing council registration assistance in the country of your choice, account opening assistance in a foreign bank, criminal record processing assistance, Philippine money remittance advice, part-time job profile assistance. So Fil-Global does not provide jobs, and Fil-Global does not guarantee that member will pass their interviews. We will only assist you in looking a job. So okay, let's move on. So here are the benefits of consultation. So you will get to know the countries and programs in which you are most qualified. So our in other agency consultation fees are 1,500. So if you avail 5 of that, you will get up to 7,500 in other agencies, and their info pack is not included with the 1,500. So 500, and if you avail 5 of that, you will get up to 2,500. So if you add this up, you will end up with 10,000 just for being consulted for 5 times. So here in Fil-Global, our consultation fee is for 1,500, and the info pack is included, and it is consumable for a year. So it means if you want another school recommendation, you can always book another until you get satisfied. So like I said, the info pack is included with the 1,500, and you will get in touch with the sales manager and managing director via support groups, na? So you will get free gifts. So you may take the screenshot of this after the orientation. If you want to proceed, kindly contact Miss Rochelle or me, Sir Christian, if you want to proceed with the consultation. Okay, you may take a screenshot of this. Okay. So join us today. Book your consultation now. So thank you for listening, and I will call on Ms. Rochelle to take over the presentation. So thank you for listening.
Ayan. So thank you so much, Sir Seb, no? So now, so thank you for listening as well about the information regarding about our programs and services. So I just want lang then to reiterate yung mga benefits if you're going to apply for a Canada student visa application, no. So actually ang dami niyan benefits. So isa sa mga pinaka gusto kong benefits ng student visa kapag mag-a-apply kayo sa Canada is that you are allowed to work while studying. So, syempre, hindi lang tayo puro aral. Lalong-lalong na tayo mga Filipinos. Masisipag tayong mga Filipino, right? Like, we're working even beyond hours, ganyan. So, as a student, you are allowed to work 20 hours per week. But of course, during your semestral break or sem break, holidays, vacation, so syempre sa Canada, madami dyang sem break like summer break, winter break, ayan, spring break. So that's the time na you are allowed to work full time. So dun tayo babawi. So you could work 40 hours a week. Ayan. And then, another benefits ng student visa is that you could have your post-graduation work permit. So sa mga hindi familiar with a post-graduation work permit, so ito yung binibigay sa atin as an extension on our visa. So if you're going to study, let's say, sabihin natin is, what if mag-aaral ako sa Canada? Gaano po ba katagal ako mag-aaral? So if you're asking for that, so meron tayong mga 1-year programs, meron tayong mga 2 years programs, 3 years program, or 4 years program for bachelor's degree. But of course, it depends sa atin yun. So, we will conduct naman a one-on-one consultation right after this orientation, no? Para at least we could provide you better programs and courses na applicable sa inyo. So, ayun, so kapag mag-a-apply tayo for student visa, kung 1-year course ang kukunin natin, we could get an extension on our visa na 1-year work permit din. So sa mga nag-worry na, ma'am, after ko po bang mag-aral, uuwi na po ba ako ng Philippines? Kasi ano po tapos ko na yung study ko dun student visa lang naman ang in-apply ko So bakit pa tayo uuwi kung nandun na rin lang tayo? So kung 1 year, yung course na kukunin natin, so 1-year work permit din po ang extend sa visa natin. But if you're plan to take 2 years or more than 2 years course, you could get up to 3 years work permit. So mas sulit, no? And of course, you could process your visa in just 3 to 6 months. So ganon kadali or ka-easy. Lalong-lalo na ngayon sa Canada, if you heard sa news, they're looking for almost 1 million immigrants. Ayan, so in need sila ngayon sa residents. So that's why ang student visa talaga ang may pinakamabilis na pathway in order for us to get working visa. Actually, not only working visa but also permanent residency status. So we could apply for permanent residency as long as qualified na yung points natin. And of course, sa mga may dependent dyan, so sino po ba yung mga may dependent dito? Yung planong dalhin yung mga partner nila, mga anak nila, yung family nila. So madami po bang may mga dependent or puro single tayo dito ngayon? Sino yung mga may dependent? Ayan. So if ever na meron tayong mga dependent, ayan, si Sir Ariel, meron siyang dependent. Ayan, so sino pa? So if ever meron tayong mga dependent, yes, pwede rin natin silang madala. So if you're planning to bring your partner, hindi niya na kailangan mag-aral doon. Kung ikaw ang mag-i-student visa, yung partner mo, ipaprocess natin sila na OWP, ibig sabihin, open work permit. So doon, pagdating nila doon, magtatrabaho po sila directly. So at least may katulong kayo doon sa mga gastusin mo. Aside from kumikita ka as a student, so syempre, kumikita din yung partner mo full-time pa. Kasi open work permit ang igagrant sa kanya. And if you plan as well to bring your kids, so sa mga bata, 18 years old below yan, pwede nyo pong madala yung mga anak niyo. And ang good thing sa Canada is they offer free education sa mga bata doon. So nag-o-offer sila ng free education sa mga bata until mag-high school sila, di ba? So makatipid din tayo kasi kung i-enroll mo sila dito sa Philippines, di ba, sa isang private school, magkano din ang gagastusin natin, malaki-laki rin. While doon sa Canada, free po ang education ng mga bata doon until mag-high school. Then maganda pa ang quality or level of education sa Canada, di ba? So isa yun sa mga benefits mo as a student, even student pa lang kayo. Ayan. So I just want to share those information for you. So ito yung best recommendation ko, lalo na sa inyo mga plan mag-abroad. Ayan. So, syempre, ayan. So, thank you so much for that, Sir Seb, for that information. So, now, ayan. So, I would like then to introduce our guest speaker. So, ito na yung pinaka-aantay nyo. So, one of the Regional Director of Southeast Asia, Mr. Alexis Martinez, who is a representative of University Canada West. So, hi, Sir Alex. Kamusta ka dyan?
Mukhang excited ka na.
Yes. Kamusta dyan, sir, sa Canada? Sa Canada.
Wala. Ayan, ito, may sunset.
Malamig ba, sir?
Okay, palamig na in Vancouver, but for the listeners, I'm here in Manila, okay, because I'm the Southeast Asia Regional Director. I'm not based in Canada, I'm based here to supervise the area. So yung tanong ni Rochelle, it's gonna be winter. It's now November, so it's now starting to snow. Actually, nag-snow na din. I'm seeing some of the videos during mga video calls. Okay.
Wow. Yung mga student din natin doon, Sir Alex. Yung mga friend ko din nandun sa University Canada West.
Oo nga, may mga new approvals kayo for the winter
intake. Ang dami natin mga approvals, yes.
Pagdating nila, may snow.
Doon sila nasunod, yung mga nanonood ngayon.
All right, but the best thing there is you're gonna apply now, the next intake will be in April and July, which I'm gonna explain later on. Okay, but first, I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm Alex Martinez, the Regional Director for Southeast Asia of University Canada West. And then we are in partnership with the Fil-Global. I've known Fil-Global from the day they started in 2016 or 2017. Okay, baka si Rochelle, high school pa noon o elementary. All right, so Fil-Global has a lot of testimonials which I can also recommend coming from me. Those awards kanina pinakita ni Rochelle came from me. Galing sa akin yun when I was still in that previous company, and they have given us, they have made a lot of approved students. No? If you're following their Facebook pages, yung mga pinopost nila, parang meron silang countdown of how many students that they are getting approved for the year. So I think it's going to be much more. We still have more time. A month and a half, maybe you could reach a lot of approvals in the next few days. Okay. Now, having said, I'm gonna show you our video, okay, of University Canada West. Ano ba mag-video? Kita na yung YouTube.
Not
Rochelle?
yet, sir. Ayan, okay na, sir.
Kita na yung YouTube ba? Sige, pa-play ko na lang muna yung video. Paano ba siya share? Sana may sound. Sabihin mo kung may sound.
Sige, sir. Yeah, we can see it now.
Is there a sound?
Wala, sir.
Wala. Okay, i-stop ko ulit. Okay, wait.
Ayan, so mga
I-share ko
questions
na lang
nyo,
siya.
no? So mga may balak mag-ask and question, kindly list down here na lang sa chat box natin. No? So later on, sasagutin natin yan after the orientation. Okay?
Okay, ayun. Dapat pala naka-share sound. Okay, there.
Hey everyone, my name is Nina and this is Vince. We are part of UCW's student recruitment team. Welcome to our brand new Vancouver House campus.
We're standing in the heart of downtown Vancouver. Vancouver House is the core of a new waterfront neighborhood called the Beach District. Just steps away from parks, beaches, and Vancouver seawall, the world's longest uninterrupted waterfront path. Today, you'll get to see the unique architecture of Vancouver House, our student spaces, classrooms, and more. At 90,000 square feet, our campus can accommodate more than 3,400 students. Now let's head inside and take a closer look.
Before we go any further, let's make sure we complete our mandatory health check.
All right, let's go. We're now on the second floor. Welcome to our student hub where our admissions team, student affairs, and finance teams will be able to answer your questions as soon as our campus reopens. All of these services are currently available online.
Let's continue our tour then. Let's head to the third floor. On the third floor, you'll find many modern, bright, and spacious classrooms. All of our classrooms are currently configured to ensure physical distancing and a safe environment for our students and faculty.
We're now entering one of my favorite areas in the whole campus, our student lounge. Right here, you'll find our academic advisors who can help you with any questions about your courses and your degree program. The student lounge area is the perfect space for you to have your lunch, work on your assignments, or just relax during your breaks. Speaking of relaxing, did you know that all the furniture throughout campus is manufactured in Canada?
Oh, really?
You bet.
check out our study pods. These pods are located throughout the campus, and you can even book them for your group projects.
Okay, I think we should head up to the 4th floor.
Do you take the elevator?
No, I got a better idea. Our 4th floor features additional classrooms and 2 brand new computer labs. This is a great place to get some real work done.
From here, you can access my favorite part of the campus, our Innovation Hub. Follow me. Here at UCW, we bring innovation to the forefront of everything we do. This part of our campus will provide physical space for Innovation Hub and its initiatives. This is where local businesses and UCW communities meet.
This is also where you can get one of the best views of our other building. Our campus was designed by iconic architect Bjarke Ingels and is one of the highest profile developments in Vancouver's recent history. CNN described Vancouver House as one of the most anticipated buildings set to shape the world. Since then, it has captured the world's imagination and has won a number of design awards. Let's go check out the other building. On our campus, you'll find a number of essential amenities, such as grocery stores, a bank, pharmacy, cafes, and restaurants. You can head outside and take a nice stroll, or you can grab a bite someplace close.
Thank you so much for joining us on our campus tour today.
We can't wait to welcome you to our wonderful UCW community and meet you all in person as soon as it's safe to do so, right here on our Vancouver House campus. Stay safe. That's way too much.
Take it down.
All right, so that's the video about UCW new campus doon sa tinatawag nating Vancouver House. Okay, so I'll start the presentation. Okay, so I'll just. All right, Rochelle, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir, I can see it now.
Okay, ikaw na lang mag-present. Okay, yan. All right. So ito yung ating new campus, yung pinakita nating video kanina. No? So throughout the presentation, we'll discuss about UCW, short for University Canada West, which is our school located in Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. Okay. So throughout this presentation, I'll talk about UCW, yung programs nila or yung courses.
Webinar.
Yes, Miss Elena, can you please mute? Thank you. All right. Hi. Okay. Anyway, so I'll discuss about yun nga, no? The student support, yung career opportunities that we have here in UCWs during and after. I think napaliwanag kanina in passing ni Christian, ano next generation na, maybe I'll skip this one. About Vancouver, yung campuses natin, some of the testimonials from our students, and of course the steps, what you need to do in applying for UCW. All right, so in UCW we have 4,000 plus students from 90 plus countries doon sa ating 2 campuses. So medyo lumalaki na yung ating population, and then it's a very diversified campus with different nationalities. Okay. So our demographics here is almost equal naman when it comes to gender. It's 54% are women and 46% are male or men. The youngest that we have is 16 years old, and the oldest that we have is 59 years old. So this is quite a very glaring a thing or a trivia that I could share. No? Not really a trivia, but a fact that we have a 59-year-old actually from the Philippines, pero tayo 55, 53. So it's for me saying that the age is not really a factor when you will be applying with UCW, which later on I'll explain bakit ano. Kahit na gawin mo naman 59, isang taon na lang senior na siya, but yet they are studying in UCW. Okay. Now, we got accreditations, memberships, and designations, most especially here at the Education Quality Assurance of British Columbia. So, para siyang ano, kumbaga para siyang CHEDO, it's a governing body that gave us this license to operate, that we are a legitimate school that could cater international students. Now, what are the other facts that we have or other points, selling points that we have for UCW? We have flexible intakes. Meron tayong 4 na intakes sa isang taon. That is in October, January, April, and July. Pag sinabi nating intake, ito yung start of classes that you can choose. Okay? In other school, meron lang sila maybe about 3 intakes, but here in UCW, we got 4 intakes. Okay? Proven employability that our graduates or our students from the MBA, pagka-graduate nila, we have 100% employment rate. Okay? It's also convenient because we offer it both online and on campus, but now we are offering it face-to-face. Okay, so see this October intake, last month, yung mga ating students that went there have already started their blended learning and they are doing face-to-face classes. So it's like the hurdles of the pandemic nalampasan na because they can do face-to-face in our new campus. Okay. We give financial support, so that is yung ating scholarship. Actually, we have automatic scholarship that we give to our students. Experienced faculties, yung ating mga professors there have real-world experience, so they are not just pure academicians, but they are marketing managers, vice presidents that have these practical skills that they can be teaching you once you will be studying to us. Okay. Then PGWP eligibility, ano ba yan? So our international students, pagka-graduate nila, eligible sila sa post-graduation work permit. Meaning to say that you are eligible to study and stay in Canada after you completed your program. And that is for 2 to 3 years from our program. Okay, so pag natapos ka mag-aral, you can stay and work full-time. Okay, and then faster completion. Kaya mong matapos ng mas maaga, than expected yung course. Okay, so you can finish 2.5 to 3 years yung ating undergraduate programs, and then yung ating graduate programs you can finish it up only for 1.5 years. Okay, so ang kagandahan yan, the shorter that you study, the less expense that you will be incurring. Okay, so alam ko naman sa inyo, ayaw nyo na mas mahaba yung duration, so this is quite perfect for you. All right, so student-centric, so we give personalized student support free of charge to all our students. So meron tayo yung mga international student advisors that will be assisting you pagdating dyan, para hindi ka naman ma-culture shock. Small class sizes, even before pandemic, our classrooms, our class is designed to cater small classes, 20 or even lesser. Excuse me. That will be inside our classroom. So it will be much more convenient and comfortable para sa ating students to study there. And then, of course, yung interaction nyo with the professor, mas madali kayong malalaman kung pumapasok ka pa o hindi. Pati yung, of course, yung grades nyo, kung nalileft behind ka ba or you're doing good. Okay? Prime location, 2 of our campuses ay nandun mismo sa heart of the downtown area ng Vancouver. So if you are in the downtown area, pag nandun ka sa gitna, it is also convenient and comfortable to you because almost all types of amenities are near to you. Ano yung mga yon? So that will be yung mga drugstores, pharmacies, restaurants, cafes, banks, things like that. And then of course, malapit sa inyo yung public transportation, which is yung mga bus line nila, pati yung SkyTrain, parang MRT or LRT. Okay? So it's very nice ano pagdating doon, pagpapasok sa school, pag-uwi ka mas madali ano. Lastly, for you can be doing a part-time job there. So mas madali sa iyo makahanap ng trabaho habang nag-aaral kasi nandoon naman kayo sa downtown area. Okay? Now, we are DLI listed, means that we are a legitimate school. And then refund guarantee. So when we talk about refund guarantee, actually, medyo yung ano yan pag-usapan. But kasi pag sinabi nating refund, that is for students who have their visa, student permit application denied or na-refuse yung visa. So if your visa has been refused, you can have your initial tuition fee deposit to be refunded minus some admin fees. All right? Now, ano ba yung programs natin, yung course natin na pwede mong applyan? Ano? So even though that we are a university, we only focuses on our own business program. So we got this undergraduate and our graduate program. So undergraduate natin, we have the Associate of Arts, Bachelor of Commerce, and the Bachelor of Arts in Business Communication. And then yung master's, yung graduate program natin, we have the Master of Business Administration. Preparatory programs, this will just be gonna given to you pag meron kang hindi na-qualify dyan. So I'll explain So ano ba yung undergraduate programs natin? So ito yung mga bachelor's program. We have the Bachelor of Commerce, which focuses on accounting and business communication, and the Bachelor of Arts in Business Communication, which focuses, it's like a combination of business and communication arts. Okay, now these programs, yung undergraduate programs natin, duration yan is 4 years, but you can finish it up for 3.5 years. I encourage the people, okay, who only graduated from K to 12 or from high school, yung mga fresh graduate, to take yung bachelor's program natin. Bakit? First of all, kasi 4-year degree program siya. Ngayon, kung meron ka ng bachelor's degree from the Philippines, I don't think that you will be motivated to apply dito sa bachelor's program natin. That's why this is much more catered doon sa mga bagong graduate ng high school. Okay? Now, pag graduate ka na ng college or ng bachelor's program in the Philippines, you can go for our Masters of Business Administration, in which that you are much more, ito yung mas nababagay sa inyo. Bakit? First of all, 2 years lang siya. Okay? But you can finish it up for 1.5 years. Kasi yung program na to is just for 5 terms. Okay? So you can finish it up only for 1.5 years. Okay? Secondly, pag graduate ka na ng bachelor's program, dapat meron tayong tinatawag na logical progression. What is that? Graduate ka ng high school, the next will be take up college or yung bachelor's program. So if you have the bachelor's program, it's much more better to take up yung master's program. Kasi logical progression siya. Secondly, it will give you much more competence and skills pag naghahanap ka ng work after you got your pag natapos mo yung program. What is that? You are eligible or you are qualified to take up yung mga managerial positions pagkatapos mong mag-aral. So you can be a supervisor, you can be a manager, and you can apply everywhere, okay, in any managerial position. Kasi it's very practical and have the business side of it. And then, pag naging manager ka, of course, you also have a higher responsibility. But of course, you're also gonna be having a higher salary. Okay, so of course, if you want to take up much more of your career, mas maganda yung tumataas. Third, in my opinion, is that your visa application can be risk niya can be lessened kasi nga of the logical progression. Okay, so if you will be applying nga naman dun sa inyong visa, and then they will be reviewing it. Siyempre, mas maganda if you are taking up a higher level of education and it's easier for them to lessen the risk. Okay, especially for students who are millennials parang ako, ay mga matured students na. Kasi nga naman, if you're gonna take up another bachelor's program, it's like a duplicate degree. And then when you take up the MBA, when I took up my MBA about 15 years ago, may mga classmates din ako na nasa 40s. I was about 24, 25 then. So, mga nasa 40s na because they wanted to uplift up to improve more of their skill set. Okay, so I will be suggesting again, pagdating mo ng bachelor if you will be applying and you already have a bachelor's program, you take up a higher level, which is your Master's in Business Administration. Don't worry about this. If you will be checking yung website, alam ko, iniisip nyo, baka mahirap ang MBA or things like that. But it's not, okay? And of course, ito rin sa mga itatanong, wala rin siyang thesis. Okay? So, it will be one of the scary part na iniisip nyo. Parang nag-aral ako dito ng MBA, yung mga thesis and dissertation. Okay? But the MBA there, that they don't have. Okay? So, ano ba mag-apply? Ano ba yung mga kailangan natin? First, ating requirements that you have a bachelor's degree from a recognized school, college, or university. Sinabi natin recognized, hindi ito yung mga top tier, but of course, ito yung basta liga, recognized and CHED, or Commission of Higher Education, and have a cumulative GPA of 3 out of 4.30 scale. And then have one of the following, okay? There's about 4 or 5 here, but this number 2 and number 3, hindi na natin i-discuss because they're not strictly required. Okay, so itong GMAT, GRE, hindi ko na lang ikikwento kasi this is hindi naman natin na tinatanggap. It's gonna give you much more burden in applying and of course yung Canadian professional designation. So let's just stick with number 4 and number 5. Okay, a bachelor's degree in business administration or commerce or equivalent, or a minimum of 3 years documented professional or management experience. So paano yan? How does it work? Let's have some examples ng mga student applicants natin. Okay, number 1, okay? Let's say si student A, okay, si una nating applicant, graduate siya ng college ng business administration and commerce. Kumari, major in marketing siya. And then yung kanyang GPA, paso, yung 3 out of 4.33 scale. Yung 3 out of 4.33 scale is around 2.5. Okay. Doon sa score ng 1 is the highest and 5 is the failure. So, napalagay natin nasa 2.5 siya. So, qualified siya pumasok sa ating graduate program. Okay. Now, paano kunwari, hindi siya graduate ng business? Okay, so i-reject na ba natin siya? Hindi. Let's have the second example. Okay, so si student, graduate siya ng medtech. Kunwari lang naman, graduate siya ng medtech. Pero, meron siyang 3 years managerial experience. Let's say, naging medrep siya and then area managers for 3 years. Okay. Or graduate siya ng nursing pero naging manager siya for 3 years in a call center. So, dahil meron siyang professional managerial experience, now, he is now qualified to enter our graduate program or our MBA. Okay? Nakukuha pa natin. Now, let's say, si student number 3 nag-apply. Example, nag-aaral siya ng education. Okay? And then all throughout ng career niya is teacher siya. And then wala siyang managerial experience. So, wala siyang bachelor's degree in business and then wala rin siyang managerial program. So, malayong-malayo yung kurso niya. Pero gusto niya mag-MBA kasi later on, baka gusto niyang gumawa ng eskwelahan at i-manage niya yung school. So, are we going to reject the application? No, it's not. Okay, so kapag ganun yung cases, bibigyan natin siya ng MBA Foundation Program. Okay, so si MBA Foundation Program is as an additional 3-month program o another term, okay, 1 term, para dun sa students na hindi nag-qualify pumasok sa MBA. Ngayon, ano ba meron dun kay MBA Foundation? Para siyang pre-masters. Kasi wala siyang background in business, wala na siyang managerial experience, talagang zero, siya, no? Yung competence niya is very far to take up the MBA, but meron siyang motivation to study, no? So, we're just going to prepare him, have the foundation program, which includes yung mga subjects like business and academic writing, quantitative skills for business and economics, and then after that, the 3 months na yon, tsaka siya papasok sa ating MBA direct program. Okay, so that is just being suggested or given for those kinds of students. Okay. Now, kunwari si teacher, ngayon pala hindi niya nasama sa resume niya. Meron pala silang family business na minamanage niya. Okay, so in those kinds of scenario, pwede naman i-appeal. Okay, so si teacher na nabigyan ng foundation program can appeal na for the direct MBA. So babaguhin lang yan. Tutulungan kayo ni Fil-Global doon, lalo to si Rochelle, no? Magaling tumulong yan. Magaling din mag-follow up sa akin yan. Okay. Para maano natin, para mabigyan naman si student for the a direct program instead of getting the foundation program. So it's me saying that everyone is accepted. Okay, everyone will be uh, given a chance to take up yung ating master's program. And me again repeating, it is better for the bachelor's degree holder to take up the master's program rather than downgrading themselves. It's gonna lessen their risk doon sa ating visa application. It's gonna give you more competencies and you are much more better to have yung mga managerial positions afterwards. And of course, you know, it's very, very nice to have those 3 letters at the end of your surname, di ba? No? Parang ako, no? Alex Martinez, then wow, MBA, di ba? So when you apply for a new job, ang ganda nga naman, may 3 letra ka pa doon. Okay? All right. So moving on, ano ha? We give student support to our students, ano ha? Pagdating doon, no? So we have this COVID support team, academic advising, mga peer-to-peer program, career development center natin. So these are called the International Students Advisors. This is a certain team or group of people that will be assisting you, that will be helping you pagdating doon. So it's them preparing to manage your expectations versus realities. Yung mga hindi nababagay na gawain natin dito sa Pilipinas, pagdating doon gagawin natin ay hindi pala applicable, para hindi rin naman kayo mga culture shock na pagdating doon, ay ganito pala dito sa Canada, ay ganito pala yung style of study here. No? So they will be assisting you. They will be conducting orientation before the start of the term. They will also give you some appointments and some. They will be coaching you I'm making it short, to say it short. Okay. Now, we give scholarships with international students, most especially for Filipino students, yung ating tinatawag na Southeast Asia Regional Grant. Okay, so ano yan? This is an automatic scholarship that we give to international students or mostly from Filipinos or Southeast Asian students. Automatic, meaning to say hindi mo na kailangan mag-apply. So once you apply in UCW, submit ka ng documents, bigyan ka ng offer letter, then we're going to give you itong regional grant, automatic scholarship, which we will be deducting doon sa tuition fee nyo. So if you take up the MBA program, and then nabigyan ka ng Southeast Asia Regional Grant, then we will be deducting 7,000 Canadian dollars immediately. All right? So automatic, hindi mo na kailangan mag-apply or gumawa ng letter to apply for the scholarship. So it's just like there. Okay, we deduct 7,000 and then you will have that letter, scholarship letter, once you apply. All right, so career opportunities. Okay, so meron tayong career development center doon that will be helping you make resumes, how to do interviews, job searching techniques, job fair preparation, things like that. Okay, assisting you in finding job. Okay, kanina nabanggit ni Rochelle, meron na silang assistance para sa inyo, pero sa school meron din. So ewan ko na lang, doble assistance na mangyayari sa inyo. Why do we do this? Okay, and why are we saying this? Kasi while you are studying, you can work part-time 24 hours per week. Okay, so this can alleviate some of your expenses while you're studying. Okay, and then during term break, okay, so you get 5 terms sa MBA natin, you can work full-time, which is 40 hours per week. How does that work? Okay, so let's say pumasok ka ng January, the next term will be in April, the next term will be in July. So after 3 consecutive terms, you can take a break. Pagdating ng October, break ka, trabaho ka full-time for 3 months. Okay, and then balik ka ng January, and then the next term will be in April. Pagdating ng July, graduate ka na. That is a very, very short span of taking up our program. And then you will be graduating. Okay, so yun nga, so you can work part-time 20 hours per week and 40 hours during term break. And then once you completed your program, you are eligible for a postgraduate work permit of 2 to 3 years. Okay, so sabi kanina ni Rochelle, okay, point out ko si Rochelle, example siya. Sabi niya, kung nag-aral ka ng 1 year, ang work right mo is 1 year. Okay, so if you studied for 2 years, the work right will be 2 to 3 years. Okay, so kanina sinasabi ko 1.5 years ng MBA natin. 1.5 years din bang PGWP? No, I didn't mention this a while ago. repeatedly for 2 to 3 years ang inyong magiging PGWP, kahit na 1.5 years. Why is that? In your offer letter, it will be stated there's for 2 years. But again, you can still finish it up for 1.5 years. So look at the advantages of studying in UCW. All right. So now, just be discussing about Vancouver. Ano? So that was where we are located. And it's one of the most popular cities in Canada. Ano? So lagi silang nagsasabi sa Toronto or sa Vancouver. Okay, but I'll be much more comfortable in Vancouver kasi the weather here is very fine. I think if I will be comparing it with other cities in Canada, hindi kami ganun kalamig. Okay, especially during summer. Okay, so yung kaninang video natin was taken last July in summer. Even here, you can see how sunny day it is. Okay. During summer here is parang mas malamig pa ang Baguio. Okay? But of course, there will be winter. You can see the 4 seasons. It's gonna be cold too, and of course there will be some rains. Okay, so in Vancouver, it's one of the most sustainable cities and number 10 city in the world for healthy living. And it's also one of the top 10 most livable cities in the world. And the good thing about it is now dahil progressive city siya. Dahil one of the most commercialized cities in Canada, there's also a lot of opportunities for you to have a job afterwards or while you are studying. Diba? So, mas madali maghanap. Kaya nga meron kaming 100% employment rate doon sa aming MBA graduate. Okay? Just to show you some pictures and sceneries and outdoors natin in Vancouver. Yan, you can also do mountain biking. Medyo uso ngayon dyan dito sa atin. Also do kayaking, of course. You can also swim during summer. May mga public beaches dun, which is called the English Bay. Okay. Now, this is a caricature map of the downtown Vancouver area. So, kasama na natin mga landmarks. Like the Stanley Park, yung Canada Place, dito dumadaong yung mga barko. Rogers Arena, home of the Vancouver Canucks. This is where the hockey team plays. Okay. So dito sa gitna, you can see our West Pender campus, and then about a few blocks is our Vancouver House campus. Okay. West Pender, nasa gitna rin siya ng city. Actually, tapat na itong mall eh. Tapos nandito yung train station, bababa kayo dun. Then you can see it's also good amenities inside. It's also state-of-the-art. But of course, ito yung pinagmamalaki natin, ating bagong campus, which is the Vancouver House campus. It's right. It's near Granville Island. It's very strategic too doon sa mga amenities. Okay. It's a very state-of-the-art building, especially if you've seen the video a while ago. So some of the testimonies of some Latin American students and also some African students or Indian students that have been studying here. And I think everyone has been enjoying studying in UCW. Now, for admissions, ano ba isasabit nyo dito sa Fil-Global? How to apply with UCW? So hanapin nyo si Rochelle. Kaya to si Seb. Okay. And then you email these documents. Okay? Now, first na lang, unahin natin itong gitna. Academic transcript and certificate. So that is your transcript in college and your diploma, yung certificate. Your resume, make it as very detailed as possible. Sama nyo lahat doon ng inyong awards, achievements, and things like that. Okay? Para mas madali kayo makapasok for the MBA Direct program. And then your copy of your passport. Okay? Dapat updated yung passport natin. Alright? And then, yung English proficiency test. Okay, nakalagay dito, TOEFL and IELTS. Right? Now, for Filipino students, you can just submit a certificate of English coming from your employer, but you use English as a medium of communication in your workplace. Okay, so let's say ako, nagtatrabaho kay Fil-Global, hihingi ako sa HR ng certificate na ginagamit namin is English. And then that's it. Okay? All right, so that's it in lieu of the IELTS. There's no need for you to take up the IELTS, you just submit that certificate. And it's also a privilege for us Filipino students, as we are only the country in Southeast Asia that has such privilege of just submitting a certificate of English. Other nations or other nationalities are required to take up IELTS. Okay, so sa atin, swerte tayo meron yan. Alright, so give us about, naayos na namin yung problem sa system. We're going back to the 5-day rule. or less to give you our offer letter. So pagkaroon ka na ng offer letter, we're going to say itong ating tuition fee. The tuition fee, this is now bound to increase for July 2022. Ano, but that is just a minimal increase for our tuition fee. But to say, ano, for year 1, meron tayong 21,060. So year 2, it's around 14,040. So all in all, for the whole program, that is 35,100. So it's about to increase, maybe mga madadagdagan lang ng mga 1,000 to 1,500. Sa buo, hindi sa per term. Now, I think that would still be quite reasonable price for our MBA program. Okay, but hindi siya mahal. Remember, meron tayong Southeast Asia Regional Grant. So we're going to deduct 7,000 Canadian dollars here. So kunwari 35,000 siya, no? Palagay na lang natin 36,000, dagdag tayo, minus 7,000. So that's gonna be around 29,000 sa tuition fee. Now let's divide it by 5. Bakit 5? Kasi 5 terms. So more or less, meron tayong 5,800 per term na tuition fee. Okay, so 5,800 per term, I think that is very reasonable. Okay. Now, initial tuition fee deposit natin is 7,900 Canadian dollars, but we lowered it down to 3,000. Okay, so 3,000 Canadian dollars for you to get letter of acceptance. Okay, pag meron ka kasing letter of acceptance, that's the time that you need to, that's the time, or that's the document that you need for you to file for your visa. Okay, so 3,000 Canadian dollars, file ka ng visa, and then pag na-approve ka, then you settle the 4,900 Canadian dollars once you arrive there in Canada. Okay. So I believe sa UCW is a medyo mataas ang aming visa approval because of our program. Okay. So just 3,000, then you get the LOA. Okay, so si Rochelle, favorite ko si Rochelle, eh, no? So happy yan for next 2 weeks. Okay. All right. So that's it for my presentation. I'm giving back the virtual mic dito sa paborito kong pamangkin. Pamangkin ko na kunwari ito si Rochelle. May inaanak.
Yes,
Alright.
hello. Ayan. So, thank you for that, Sir Alex, no? So, wow, favorite mo ako, sir. Dahil dyan. So, dahil favorite mo, libre mo ako, sir. Ayan. So, see you sa sir. Next week. O, di ba?
Okay.
So, may
Next
pagala.
week. But next week I'll be there. Pupunta ka pala ako dyan next week. Okay? I'll see
Ay,
you there.
oo, yes. Join ulit kayo. Magla-live kami dito ni Sir
Tama.
Alex sa office. Tama. So, yun. Invite ulit namin kayo. So, yan. So, again, thank you so much, Sir Alex, for the very informative presentation. No? So, ang dami naming nalaman regarding about University Canada West. Ayan. So, ngayon, so I just want lang din to highlight kung ano yung mga na-discuss ni Sir Alex, no? So, syempre, isa sa pinakamaganda dyan sa Vancouver is yung location nila. So, ayun yung pinaka popular din na kasi city siya. So, actually, among other city in Canada, Vancouver ang may pinakamadami kaming members. Kasi si Vancouver, it's like Makati or Manila in the Philippines. So, there's a lot of working opportunities. So, yun din yung kinaganda. Tsaka, maganda din ang weather compared to other city or province. Ayan. And good news with University Canada West, there's no IELTS requirements as long as you could provide an English certificate indicating na English yung ginamit natin as a medium of instruction. If you have work experience, so sa employer niyo siya kukunin. But if you don't have work experience, sa school natin siya kukunin. But of course, kung hindi na tayo makakakuha ng English certificate, so meron naman tayong mga alternative options in exception to IELTS. So pwede naman tayo mag-take either ng Duolingo or other English proficiency test. So, mas madali yun and mas cheaper compared sa IELTS. And yung pinaka-ante nyo is regarding about the scholarship. So, na-discuss din yan ni Sir Alex, yung almost 10,000 CAD scholarship. So, to be exact, it's around 9,720 Canadian dollar scholarship. So, if ever mag-a-ask kayo, ma'am, do I need po ba to take an exam para ma-avail ko yung scholarship na yan? May maintaining grade po ba? So as per Sir Alex, no need to take any exam. Walang i-maintain grade, automatic scholarship na igagrant sa atin as long as Fil-Global members tayo. So good news yun kasi idadadak yun sa overall tuition fee natin. Okay? And
Rochelle, kanina, advertise kasi, may tanong dito, cut lang muna kita. Yung 10,000,
sige, sir.
Hindi ko nakwento kanina, no?
Oo.
Yung 10,000, that is yung academic award, academic excellence award. So, if you have been an exceptional student when you were in college, like a dean's list or naging cum laude ka, or or sa mataas yung grade nyo, then you are eligible doon sa 10,000.
So mas mataas yung makukuha nila, sir, if ever.
So tama yung advertisement na 10,000. Okay? But I just mentioned a while ago kung ano yung automatic. Okay?
Yung automatic is the 9,720 to 10,000 if ever. Mas mataas yung ano nila, sir, no? Yung grades nila.
Actually, nag-lesson na tayo. 7,000 na nga lang yung ano natin, yung automatic C grant, but it's still high, so from 9.7, but I think it's still a very nice scholarship because we still give this automatically. All right, so yeah, go on.
That's good. Ayun. And then initial deposit lang, no, Sir Alex, ang need nilang i-down payment here in the University Canada West, and the rest of the remaining balance of your tuition fee, installment natin yung babayaran. So syempre once na nandun na tayo sa Canada, so that's the good thing. So diba, very affordable, and good thing then if ever you plan yung mga bachelor's degree graduate natin dito, if you plan to take MBA program, so maganda siya lalo na if main goal mo is to apply for permanent residency kasi mataas yung points na makukuha natin. So sa mga high school graduate or undergraduate, so meron din naman silang ino-offer sa University Canada West na bachelor's course. Okay? Ayan. And then any professional could take MBA program. So if ever na hindi related with your background, so sabi nga ni Sir Alex, if hindi related sa background natin or sa work experience natin, we could take naman MBA foundation for 3 months before tayo makapag-direct for MBA. Tama, sir?
Yes, actually, some of your members are na-approve. Yung kayong last time na naalala ko is nurse, di ba?
Yes, may nurse tayong client na nag-take ng Master of Business Ad.
Yeah, papasok siya doon. Right.
Ayan, sige. So ngayon naman, let's proceed na siguro. Sir Alex, sa mga question and answer dito sa ano natin, sa Zoom chat box. Ayan, sige, isa-isahin natin dito, sir. So yung una dito na question is from Virgilio, paano po kung hindi kasal sa partner? Pwede ba mabigyan ng open work permit? So this is a good question. So yes, pwede po, even mag-girlfriend or boyfriend pa lang tayo, we could process under open work permit. So parang i-declare lang natin siya under common law partner. So dito, we need lang to provide proof of relationship, syempre. So yeah, so yes, pwede po kahit hindi kasal. Okay? What if po kapag parents ang dadalhin? So madadala po ba natin ng parents as dependent? So if you're planning to apply for student visa, so ang valid lang na pwedeng madala ni student is their partner and mga anak. So if you plan to bring your parents or kapatid, that's possible once na permanent resident na tayo doon sa Canada. Okay? Then from Miss Bianca, sabay po bang makakaalis with the dependent? So dito, yes, that's possible na magsabay kayo. So depende yun sa inyo. If kaya naman ng budget, yes, possible na magsabay ang student and dependent. So it's up to you. But kami kasi mas preferred namin na mas mauna si student, and then probably after 2 months or 3 months, pwede na natin pasunurin si dependent. But possible po na magsabay tayo makaalis with our dependent. So it depends na lang din sa budget natin. Okay? And then from Miss Elena, so how if my daughter is 18 years old next month and already first year college taking med tech? Can she still my dependent? So this is a good question, Miss Elena. So actually, yes, that's possible, but we suggest, or pwede na rin po kasi siyang, if ever 18 years old na, so like ni Sir Alex, ang pinaka bata na client nila is 16 years old. So nag-apply na sa kanya. So dito, if ever 18 years old, pwede naman din siya makapag-apply for student visa. So pwede na siya for student visa if hindi na natin siya apply for dependent. So pero kung dependent talaga possible naman, but it risky lang. So ayun lang din, but mas suggested namin is pwede na siyang mag-student visa na rin. So same as you. Okay. And then from Sir Oriel, Ma'am, yung asawa ko mag-apply kasi andito pa ako sa Korea. Balak namin sa July siya mag-process. Kasi sa November 14, 2022, next year uwi ko. So, paano ba mag-process OWP? Sabay ba makaalis kami mag-asawa? Halimbawa, anak, pwede bang isa muna ang dalhin? So, it's yes. So, unahin natin yung first, na nandun siya sa Korea, balak nila mag-apply for July. So yes, that's possible. Actually, processing for student visa application is 100% online application. So no embassy interview, no embassy appearance. So that's the good thing. So makakahinga na kayo ng maluwag. alam mo, ayan yung pinakatatakutan nyo eh. Ma'am, baka may interview dyan sa embassy. So no worries, wala tayo embassy interview. So what we need lang to provide is yung SOP natin or statement of purpose. So parang written explanation siya instead na interview. And don't worry about it kasi meron tayo si Fil-Global. We do have our own content writer na mag-help din sa atin to create our own SOP. And then, for the process naman ng OWP mo, yes, pwede kahit yung anak mo muna yung dalhin mo, isa muna. So once settle na kayo, tsaka nyo na lang dalhin yung iba nyong mga dependent. So that's possible, Sir Oriel. Okay? And then, Miss Divina, paano po maka-avail ng scholarship at ng fly now, pay later promo natin? So yung scholarship, again, it is automatic. So nasagot na din siya kanina. And regarding naman about the fly now, pay later, so yes, meron din tayong mga programs na merong fly now, pay later. So during your one-on-one consultation, madadiscuss yan siya kung if ever na qualified tayo mag-apply, no? So that's why it is very important na mag-proceed muna tayo for consultation para ma-assess natin ano yung mga programs and courses na applicable sa atin. Okay, so sa one-on-one consultation yon. So if you want to proceed for one-on-one consultation, it's only 1,500 pesos. Unlimited consultation na siya, consumable na for 1 year. So kahit magpa-consult kayo for Canada, USA, Australia, or gusto nyo din magpa-consult with other programs, yes, that's possible. So kahit everyday pa kayo magpa-consult, wow, sinulit talaga yung 1.5. So pwede naman yan, so that's possible. Okay. So how much po ang processing? Ayan. So regarding about the expenses, so madidiscuss po siya during your one-on-one consultation kasi prices varies. So it varies, depends on the school, on the program, and sa location. So syempre, iba't iba po yung mga prices niyan. So that's why during your one-on-one consultation, i-assess natin. No? So you will need to provide your resume, your credentials sa amin. I-assess namin yon. Ito, meron tayong magandang program for UCW. Magkano po ba ang magagastos ko all in all if mag-a-apply ako for UCW? Qualified po ba ako mag-apply for UCW? Even ito yung work experience ko and educational background. So, i-assess natin yan. Okay? During your consultation. And then, how much the tuition fee with scholarship? Ayan, Sir Alex from Santiago, Gares.
How much is the tuition fee for scholarship? Ano yun, from the whole? So, pagpalagay nga natin, 35, taga natin, 36, minus 7,000. For the whole program, lalabas yan mga 29,000 for 1.5 years. So, 29 divided by 5, mga 5.8 per term.
Ayan. Okay. And then from Miss Elena, is PSW program available? How much the tuition fee for 1-year program? Yes, meron din tayong mga PSW program. So iba-iba po yung price per location and school. So you could ask that to your consultant, Miss Elena, if ever ano po yung program natin for PSW, ano po yung masasuggest and recommendation nila. So si consultant po ang magsasagot sa atin yan. Okay, so how much is the processing fee? So nasagot na. And where do students stay? So sa mga student natin or applicant natin na dito na nag-worry about their accommodation. So, Miss Rochelle, saan po ba ako mag-i-stay doon once na nandun na ako sa Canada? So, wala po kasi akong kamag-anak doon. So, wag kayong mag-alala kasi marami kaming members na nandoon na sa Canada. Nasa iisang bahay po sila and share sila sa rent expenses. So, at least makatipid kayo. And at the same time, you have naman separate room so you still have your privacy. So, of course, before kayo umalis, so once approved na yung visa nyo, before kayo umalis, here in Fil-Global, sinisettle na natin yan during your PDOS. Okay, so thank you for your question, Miss Beverly. So, Miss Josephine, Business Administration po ba ang available course na ino-offer ninyo? Ayan.
For UCW, yes, we only do business. Yeah.
Yeah, so business. So ano naman, general lang naman ang business. So any preferred kahit nurses ka, gaya nga nung sabi yung client namin ni Sir Alex, nurse yun, but nag-apply siya for business. So general kasi ang business. So maraming field din siyang pwedeng pasukan. Pwede ka for marketing, management, di ba sir? Human resource.
It's not only because of that, but let's say, professional ka na. You have a certain skill set. No? Alala ko to nung nag-aaral pa ako, nung master's ko. Nagkaklase ako, dentista. Okay, so then, dentist, successful na siya, may clinic. So, taka naman ako, no? So, why are you studying MBA? You're already a dentist. So, sabi niya, later on in my life, I want to expand my my dental clinics, no? I'm already a good dentist, but of course, for me to expand, I need to learn the business side of it. So, paano kung magkakaroon na ako ng additional clinics? Paano ko ipa-franchise ko to? So, I need to know those kinds of things. So, it does not necessarily hinders you. Let's say that, parang to kay Sir Vic na electrical engineering siya or electrical graduate, if you got the certain skills, okay, and then you wanted to make your own firm or your own business, you need to, of course, know the business side of it, how to expand it. That's why we are accepting kahit na PT ka, gagawa ka pala ng rehabilitation clinic, how to operate it, or of course, kahit si Sir Birch na lang is a very classic example. He's a nurse, di ba? And then he
yes, nurse si Sir Birch.
Oh, all right. So, hi Sir Birch, kung nandiyan ka. No?
Nauwi na si Sir, dumaan na dito.
All right, sige.
Ayan. And then from Santiago, Gary, alin po ang course yung may wave na 10,000 CAD? Siguro yung scholarship.
Well, yun nga, nasabi na yung scholarship natin. So, I think we already expounded on that one.
And then from Miss Divina, para sa TOR, ano dapat ang nakalagay sa purpose? Pwede po ba ang for employment?
It doesn't matter sa transcript of records, basta i-submit nyo lang because we're just going to review your grades.
Okay, so as long as ma-provide nila yung nila sir, no, yung TOR, no matter kung ano yung purpose na nakalagay. Okay. And then from Sir Ariel, saan po tayo magbayad, sir, ng 3,000 Canadian dollars sa letter for acceptance?
Well, you're gonna see those options doon sa offer letter. You can deposit in our bank. You can also do online payment. So I think there are 3 or 4 payment options.
4 ways.
Okay.
So, para bayaran.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and from Vic or Sin, ma'am, may course ba kung ang currently work is electrical background? Like me, graduated as electrical course.
Yeah, I think I explained a while ago, no? It's like every other course can be accepted for our MBA program.
Yes, accepted tayo, Miss B. Kaya mag-apply ka na. Ayan. And nag-accept po ba kayo ng ALS graduate, ALS from Avellino?
Yeah. Can you expound more about ALS?
Siguro ito yung accelerated for high school.
Yes. Okay, yeah. As long as it's equivalent for year 12, you're going for a bachelor's degree, yes, then you are accepted on that one.
Ayan, so nag-accept tayo.
But not in MBA, kung ALS lang. So you can go for our bachelor's program. Okay.
So magkano po initial deposit? One will study and one for open work permit.
Well, for you to be applying for a school, it's 3,000, but maybe for this open work permit and things like that, so that is one of the process that you need uh, to go through. All right. Anyway, I think there's no more question, ano, Rochelle?
Yes. So, ayan. So, I think ayun lang. So, yung questions natin for today, no? So, hopefully lahat naman ng mga queries and questions natin is nasagot. So, may pahabol pa si Sir Avelino. Ano po requirements ng as graduate for admission sa school? Same lang din, no, sir?
Yes, yes.
So, yes, Sir Avelino, same lang din po. Okay. So, ayun. So, if ever na gusto nyo pa makakawa na parang further details, I want deep information about the program. I want to know what are the other requirements and of course, the breakdown of expenses kung magkano talaga yung magagastos ko. So, you could contact your marketing executive who invited you for today's webinar. Or if you don't have any marketing executive or contact person here in Fil-Global, so you could contact me or si Sir Seb. So I have indicated here my email address and contact number. So you could message me or email me your requirements so I could assess for free initial assessment. No? So ayan. So I think there's no other question here. So yun lang. So of course, I would like to thank everyone for joining our event for today. Most especially sa guest speaker natin ngayon, napaka-poging guest speaker from University Canada, si Sir Alex Martinez. So thank you so much, Sir Alex, for joining us here. Ayan.
So dapat may pamasko ka dahil tinawag mo akong pogi, ganon.
Yes, Ninong. Malaki-laki pamasko ko. See you soon sa Pasko, sir.
All right. Sige,
Thank you so much everyone for joining. Ayan, have a great
thank you too,
evening po.
pati dito kay Seb, for
nawala na
giving
si
also the
Seb.
presentation. All right. So
Thank you
have
so
a
much,
great day,
Seb.
have a great
Have a
weekend,
great
and
day.
I'm hoping you apply. Thank you
God
very
bless
much. Okay, bye.
everyone. Bye-bye.